happy Vlogmas day 21. It's Saturday in New York and it snowed. It snowed last night, like the first measurable snowstorm we've had this year. We've had like a little dusting, but today we woke up to actual snow. It's on the cars, it's on the staircases, on the streets and the trees. It's amazing. Getting a big snowstorm in New York is pretty rare now. We only get dustings really. We haven't really had a big storm in a while. So this feels amazing. This feels magical. So I'm just walking around now, enjoying the vibes. It's nice that it happened on a Saturday morning because everyone's out and about getting their coffee, going to the farmer's market, and you could just feel the Christmassy magic in the air. It's the last Saturday before Christmas. What amazing timing. I'm so happy. So let's walk around. I'm gonna go to the coffee shop. I gotta go to the gym after, but we're just gonna take in a little Christmas magic in Brooklyn, New York. Look at how much more magical everyone's decorations look in the snow. It's like a Christmas movie. Now I'm going to the city because I'm actually going to my weightlifting gym, which is in Lower Manhattan. I don't usually go on the weekends, I usually go weeknights, but I missed a couple days this week, so I'm just going in, doing a little weightlifting workout, and then probably hanging out in the city, going to some shops and stuff. We'll see where the day takes us. Just walked by this random sign for a furniture, cafe, lighting store, and it looks like it's in here somewhere. So we're just gonna go up and see what it looks like. So that was one of the craziest places I've ever been to. It was a showroom for a lighting company, like a very fancy lighting company. You went up one flight of stairs and you entered to what felt like a hotel reception area. And then it was just like someone's very fancy Tribeca apartment, and you just walked around. Everything was staged beautifully. Gorgeous Christmas tree with like moss on it. And then they had a cafe where you could eat lunch or get coffee, but it felt like you were almost in a European bed and breakfast because it was so inviting and you were just able to walk around and explore it on your own. Amazing. Everything was so expensive though. Everything was very expensive. I lifted up a teapot checked the price tag, $1,500. Looked at a nice little cozy blanket, small blanket, but nice blanket, $2,000. $2,000. So it was nice looking. I will go back for coffee because I assume that will be reasonably priced. I could probably not $1,500. Amazing though. You just never know sometimes when you walk by these buildings what's inside. Very cool. Super cool. I would recommend if you wanted to go get some inspo. It's good for inspo, for sure. I'm gonna take those ideas and find a cheaper version of them. You guys, look at this dress. It's like a Christmas tree dress. This is fabulous. So pretty. So I just walked onto Wall Street and we're gonna go into the Oculus to do some holiday shopping. And then there's a mall next door. I think it's called like the Westfield Mall. Can't remember the name. I'll put it down on the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna see if there's any gifts or any last minute things to buy. Mostly I just enjoy this hustle and bustle of last minute holiday shopping. This is Brookfield Place. It's like a fancy little mall next to the Oculus. Look, there's like a faux sandcastle. It's quite beautiful in here. Oh, this is so cute. Holiday under the palms at Brookfield Place. Fun. And you can take a selfie with Santa. Oh my god, there's ice skating outside. Wow, there's so much here. Everything in here is like beach themed, which is very unique for New York. There's little starfish. And a seahorse. So pretty. I feel like I might want a calendar journal for 2025. Maybe a red one. I feel like that might change my life. Or the green. I like the green too. I should get this one. Do you guys ever feel like you're one journal away from living a totally different life? Like if you had the right journal, it would change you? Because that's how I feel about this journal. This could change my life. And I'm gonna get this wine journal as a gift too. It has all different pages in here where they can write down the type of wine and like the pairing, wine tasting. I have a friend who's studying to be a sommelier, and I thought this was a nice little gift. Yeah. It's really pretty. I tried on the sweater, it costs, and I don't know, like, I have the wrong pants on to try on with it. I wish I had just jeans on. I kind of like it. It's like very cool. The sleeves are different. Like both sleeve is different. And then the back is like this. I kind of like it. But do I like it because it's Christmassy? Will I wear it in February? That's the question. I gotta imagine it with different pants. I don't know. I like it. I think I like it. So much for buying things for other people. Okay, I'm finally home after running around the city. Pretty much got nothing. I got the Moleskine for me and then the Moleskine wine book gift, and I'm very, very happy about that. But I haven't really eaten anything today, so I just put my eggs from Costco in. Everyone knows this is pretty much all I eat. Someone asked me on Instagram the other day if I ever eat at home, and I eat at home all the time. I just like never eat anything interesting, so I don't post about it a lot. I'm not like a big cook. I like cooking, but I feel like the prep and the cleanup afterwards in like a smaller kitchen kind of like takes away from the joy of cooking for me. I think if I had a bigger space, maybe I would enjoy it more. But after like a day of projects and DIY and crafts and stuff and then cleaning all that up, the last thing I want to do is clean up my kitchen. So I usually just eat these or yogurt and granola or something. Like I don't know, cooking is a lot of work. It is, and I enjoy it on occasion. I enjoy baking more than cooking like savory food, but I'm a frozen food, easy meal girly. As you can tell by my Nespresso too, I just like things that are simple sometimes, and I think that's okay to have certain things in your life that are just streamlined. See, let's have the Nespresso pot of the day. I have to shower, and I'm just like gonna hang out a little bit. I need to drink some water. And then I'm going to Antique Garage tonight for dinner with friends, and then I'm going to see a movie at Angelica. I'm going to see the one with, it's called The Room Next Door with Julianne Moore and Tilda Swinton, and it looks like it might be a little bit sad. I'm going to the 9 o'clock showing, which I feel like might be a mistake. Like, if I'm going to see a sad movie, I'd rather see it in the middle of the day, because if I see it at night, then I'm just like sad and then going to sleep sad. But it looks like it's really good. I've seen previews of it 2 times while I'm at the theater, so I'm very excited. An Antique Garage I've never been to. I walked by it so many times. It's a Mediterranean restaurant in Soho, and it looks really cool. And I think it is really cool. I've just never gone, and I was like, we should go there tonight, because I've never been. And so that's where we're going. Originally, I wanted to go to the Crosby Street Hotel, but I go there pretty often. I like going there, and it's kind of like the first place that I recommend when a friend wants to go out to eat, because it's nice, it's reliable, the service is very good, and it's just a beautiful hotel. And a lot of people don't know about it, but tonight I was like, we should go somewhere a little different. So a nice casual dinner. Let's see, day 21 of the Nespresso Advent. Ooh, a good one. Golden caramel. I'm so excited. I wanted a flavored one. I wish there were more flavored ones in here, but I guess they only have so many flavored pods at Nespresso, and then a lot of them are just like different kinds of coffee, but I'm so excited for golden caramel. Do you say caramel or caramel? That's a good question to ask. Caramel or caramel? Because I say caramel, but I feel like sometimes I say caramel. It like depends on my mood, but obviously there's no right or wrong. I think it just depends on the region you're from and maybe the language that you speak. But let's make this bad boy. I need some caffeine. I'm using the Christmas tree mug again. Christmas tree mug every day until Christmas. Well, probably not, because if it's in the dishwasher, I'm not going to use it. But Christmas tree mug today, at least. I just spur of the moment decided to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on an English muffin because I was so hungry and I haven't had one in so long. So yes, this is the kind of food that I eat at home. Not really. I haven't had a peanut butter and jelly in so long. I'm just so hungry. This is luxury. So when I was at the mall this morning, I found out that I was on Good Morning America, which is crazy. Well, a clip of me was on Good Morning America, but the New York Times and Good Morning America in 1 week? Unbelievable. Over the summer, I had posted this video on TikTok of this ice cream that I had bought. I got this ice cream from a local Brooklyn business called Betty Joe's, and they were a brand new ice cream company. One of my friends on Instagram, Emily, she posted about it. And it doesn't take a lot to convince me to buy ice cream. I love ice cream, and if it looks good, I'm gonna buy it. So I ordered it. You had to order it in advance, and then they delivered it to my door. Like, one of the owners delivered it to my door. And I wasn't really sure what to expect. I thought it was just gonna be regular ice cream, but when I opened the lid, it was cherry pie ice cream, but on top of the pint was a pie lattice crust. And I had never seen anything like it before. It looked like a mini cherry pie when you opened up the pint. So I made this video on TikTok, and I was like, you guys, you have to see this ice cream. It's owned by 2 women in Brooklyn, small business. You pre-order and they deliver it to your door, and it went super duper viral. Crazy viral. I don't know how many millions of views that it's at now, but it very quickly went to 1 million views, like overnight. And at that point, they had just started. I think it was one of their first or second months doing it, and the video went crazy. Unbelievable. And now they sell out in minutes. But the crazy thing about the internet is you really never know what's going to go viral. Like, that was a video that I just posted while sitting at my kitchen table eating the ice cream. There was no real thought or planning that went into it. And their ice cream was so cool that, of course, it got a lot of attention. But it's just such a crazy thing to be a part of. It's honestly probably one of the coolest things that I've been a part of this year, to be able to just be a part of their story and be connected to this has been so cool, and I'm so happy for them. I was watching the clip, like, they were on Good Morning America. I don't even really know these girls. I don't know them. I know them kind of like through Instagram, but I haven't seen them in person after the video went viral. And I was watching the video and I was like gonna cry. I was really so happy for them, because it's just like two hardworking women around my age, and now their ice cream sells out in minutes. They're on Good Morning America talking to Kendra Scott, and the people on Good Morning America were eating their ice cream. I'm like gonna cry now thinking about it. But, you know, there's a lot of parts to being an influencer that I feel like people don't like, or there's a lot of things that are like unfavorable, but the fact that I could use my platform like that to bring attention to this female-owned small business, and now they're on Good Morning America, and I'm just part of it, is so crazy. And I'm just so happy for them. So if you're in New York, check out Betty Joe's ice cream. You have to pre-order it, and then I think now they don't deliver anymore because they're too big. They've gotten too big, so you pick it up somewhere in Brooklyn or somewhere in Manhattan. But they do drops every month, so definitely go check them out. I'll link the Good Morning America and their Instagram in the caption. And then who knows, maybe one day you'll be able to buy it nationwide. There's no limit for these ladies, but thrilled and happy for them. And yeah, watching it was so surreal. It's 11:30. I just got home and I'm so fighting the urge to bake some of that cookie dough that I have in my fridge from last night. I want it so bad, but I'm going to a hot yoga class tomorrow and I have to wake up at like 7 a.m. to get there, and I know that if I have a cookie right now, I'm probably not going to feel so good for hot yoga tomorrow. So I'm trying to keep my eye on the prize, do my advent calendars, and go to sleep. I used to go to hot yoga all the time. I went maybe 4 times a week, sometimes 5 times a week when I lived up in Williamsburg in Brooklyn, because I had a really good hot yoga studio right down the street from me. Yo BK is probably the best yoga studio I've ever been to. And I loved going there. And then when I moved, my new neighborhood just doesn't have, I've tried to go to some of the yoga studios and it just doesn't hit the same way that that one hits. And if you've gone to yoga before or any kind of workout class that you really, really love, you know that sometimes it just really works for you and sometimes it really doesn't. And that yoga studio really, really worked for me. So I haven't been going as often, but I love hot yoga. It makes me feel so good. I feel like a newborn baby afterwards, like a new person. So I miss it. And I try to go at least once a month now to my old studio in Williamsburg and meet up with a friend and go up there. But I'd love to go more often. The other thing is you have to shower so much when you go because you're so sweaty afterwards. Your hair is dripping with sweat. So I have to wash my hair every time and then your hair gets really dry, but it's worth it because you feel great. You feel amazing. And if you've done hot yoga before or like yoga in general, you know that it changes your body and your mind. It's just really good for my mind to be focused on what I'm doing in the moment and feeling very present. So I'm excited to go tomorrow. That's the gist of everything. No cookie right now so that I can have a good hot yoga class tomorrow and not feel sick while I'm sweating. But anyway, I went to go see The Room Next Door tonight, which I thought was going to be really sad. I'm not going to spoil the movie in case anyone wants to go see it. I thought that it was going to be heartbreakingly sad if you've seen any of the trailers for it. It seems like it's a very, I don't know, existential, like, sad movie dealing with very, very serious topics. And it did deal with serious topics, but there was a lot of lighthearted, quirky moments. There was a lot of laughter in the theater that I didn't expect. And it was never really sad to the point where, like, I wanted to cry. And I'm the kind of person who will cry at movies. I'm a crier. And sometimes I like to see a movie that will make me cry. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that. But sometimes you just need a good cry. Past Lives, if you've ever seen Past Lives, you know. That movie, I was sobbing in the movie theater. I went to a matinee in the middle of the day, and there was like 5 people in the theater, and everyone, you could hear people like audibly choking on their tears. I'm obsessed with that movie. It's all about like the first love you have and how you have this inexplicable bond with them that you carry with you throughout your whole life. And no matter what happens, like when you meet someone else or you get married, like all this stuff, you still have this like very intimate connection to your first love. And the way that they deal with the topic, oh my God. Just thinking about it, I was crying so hard. My shirt was like drenched in tears when I left the movie theater. If you've seen Past Lives, let me know in the comments if you felt the same way, because I cried so hard. But then I talked to my friend last week and he was like, I didn't cry at all. I actually didn't like the movie. And I was like, hold on. But then my other friend also said that she cried really hard. So let me know if you've seen Past Lives. What was I saying? I love crying at movies. So I was expecting this one to be a crying movie, but it wasn't. It dealt with a lot of different topics. There was definitely a lot of things that were left open to interpretation that I think I'm definitely going to be looking up kind of what people's feelings toward the movie are and what their interpretations of it. Because there was a lot of interesting things that happened. It was good. It wasn't my favorite movie that I ever saw. I thought the acting was good. I thought the set design was amazing. Their apartments were gorgeous. I would see it just for like their apartments and to get inspo, because I was looking at their kitchens and I was like, oh my God, I want to live like that. Like, commit this to memory. It was good. It has like 84% on Rotten Tomatoes or something. I think like if I was to rate it, I'd probably give it like a 70%. 75. It was good. I wanted it to be great, but it was good. Anyway, I'm going to light my Advent candle because I got to go to sleep. We are on day 21. Yay! Boo! I don't know. I have like, at this point when it's so close to Christmas, I have mixed feelings because I'm excited, but I'm also sad. So It's a real like 50-50. The fight inside of me is so strong right now. But we're gonna light this candle and move on. I'm gonna put this guy over here while I do my little nutcracker. These conversations, this like little chit chat I just had was one of those moments that I was talking about yesterday where I talk and talk and talk and then I'm like, what did I even say? What did I even say? And I'm sure when I look back on this recording, when I edit it, I'll probably be like, wow, I really like said a bunch of stuff. But sometimes it's good to just talk and not think about what you're talking about. That's when you're like really comfortable. I've come a long way with Vlogmas. I feel very comfortable now talking. And I think at first when I started YouTube and vlogging, it felt I felt a lot of pressure when I was doing like one-on-one talking to the camera, but now I feel very comfortable. Like we're all friends here. Like I'm very happy. This has been such a great experience for me. And I know I've said that so many times, but I'm so appreciative of everyone who's watched for 21 freaking days. Like it's been such, honestly, a life-changing experience. And I don't think my holidays would have been the same if I didn't do this. I would not have done as much or left my apartment as much, probably remembered as much of what I did. So 10 out of 10. I did get a little stressed. And I'm sure you could tell in some of my videos, I was a little stressed sometimes, but the good moments definitely outweighed the stress, and sometimes stress is good. Sometimes stress is good. Anyway, day 21, medium-sized envelope. Oh my God! Mother Ginger fills the stage. You guys aren't ready for this. This whole envelope is Mother Ginger, just to give you an idea of what we're about to be working with. Look at her! Look at how fab she is. Oh my God, I want to be her. I want to be Mother Ginger. This is what I'm manifesting for 2025. Amazing. So I'm taking out the candy canes. I loved these guys. One of my faves. And then what was this? This was like meringue and the sugar plums or something. But now we're getting Mother Ginger. The moment. She is the moment. I'm putting her right in the middle. If it'll fit. Oh my God. Amazing. You guys, this is amazing. How fabulous is this? Mother Ginger. So that means we have 22, 23, 24. 3 more days. 3 more days. I wonder what the last one's gonna be. Exciting. But other than that, it's very cold in New York. Just to give you guys a rundown, I thought that the snow would have melted after this morning, but there's still lots of snow, lots of ice out. I'm curious to see how long it will last and if we'll get more. It's definitely nice to see some snow. I'm very happy about it. It was a great Christmassy kind of day. It was a good Saturday before Christmas, I would say. The weather matched the vibe. And with that, Vlogmas Day 21 comes to an end. I'm going to finish editing my video and then I'm going to go to sleep so I can wake up early tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a nice little snowy Saturday in New York City. And I will see you tomorrow for Sunday to do some last minute shopping. Hopefully go see the Diker Heights Christmas lights tomorrow night. And hang out in Williamsburg a little bit in Greenpoint and go to yoga and get a bagel, probably. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Goodbye.